Got an answer for Harry Sisson. I'm a different kind of guy. I look at things differently, very differently. And I can't get my messages out because I don't have an audience. But I got something for you. Forgiveness is bullshit. You gotta forgive, you gotta forget. Forgive, Here's what forgive. Just I offer you my forgiveness to go off and do the same old shit, right? You don't get to do that. Forgiveness comes with responsibility. That means that I have done you so wrong that I promise I will never do it again. That's what forgiveness means. That's one way of forgiving. There's another way. They're going through life 57 years old, being a empath. Walking through life, people don't know who I am. That's why I'm a loner. I'm a stick in the mud. I look at things different. I got morals. I'm talking real morals. So where do I go with this? One out, three back. I don't understand that as a young man. I keep hearing it. Didn't understand it. As an empath, you feel things, you see things, you put that information together. It's about tying heaven to earth. Right? That's what it's all about. I got the secret to life. And what is it? The purpose of life. I know what it is. But it don't end there. It's just the beginning. It's called being a human, being sent here, however it is. I'll tell you this, just in a way that might piss people off, but that's where I am. I want to be the monk to sit down, the Thich Nhat Hanh. But I want to be, right now I'm him. I can see it in the end. The person that can walk through bombs and hand grenades and see what's going on and just be in peace. But I was also sent here as a soldier. There are things that I could tell the world. When you know who you are from the time you are a child. How about fantasies? Real fantasy. The kind the men that are arguing with the OnlyFans mile trying to prove to them through logic. You can't talk to a heart with logic. You got to open up their soul. You got to show them what things are. And that's just the part of me that's human that says, listen, I'm working on stuff. I want to be that person that can sit in front of them in total calmness, but I can't do that yet and explain it to them. So let's give this fantasy. I knew this when I was a young kid, when I had to see little girls, and whatever it was stirring wasn't sexual, right? Couldn't have been. I was looking for a connection. Here's my fantasy. To grow up next to a young lady, play in the sandbox, do things together, see each other every day. That don't happen. That's my fantasy, right? To grow and experience and have somebody to connect to. To watch grow old. I'm not talking about The Notebook. That's all about cheating from what I remember. That ain't love. That's propaganda for your soul. Go ahead and just look at the end. That's what I want, is the end, but I don't want all that in between. I want to be me. That's how I identify me. So maybe you earn the right to ask for forgiveness, but you got to look at your own demons first. You have to be sincere. You're a coward. You're a libtard. You are a beta male. And if you ever decide to be a man, I might have, matter of fact, yeah, I ain't got to talk to you. I can talk to this phone and talk right at you. So all the ladies that are selling your souls, you ain't no different than the people who are standing across from you. They're sitting across from you. Because I'll tell you this. I've held to my scruples. I wanted to be a one-woman man. I tried. I sincerely tried. But she wasn't having it. And I don't care who knows. How about equality, right? Oh, you're picking on her. No, it's about equality. You call me on my bullshit, I call you on your bullshit. How about well, anyways, I'm getting off track. I got so much to say. My brain is bouncing. When you know things are going here, here, and here, and you can feel that. Spirit's real. I've seen it. But I'm a stubborn son of a bitch. I want to be the scientist. I wanted physical verification, right? If God's real, I want physical verification. But you want to know how it came? It came because I am curious about science. Scientific method, right? How about if I told you I went to a retreat where a very enlightened person was talking to us about whatever it was she was talking about? I might have the CD of the lecture. You ain't going to see no angels in it. But I'm telling you what, I saw orbs over both sides of her shoulders. Just up above her. And just like when I was a kid and I saw that spirit sitting on the edge of my brother's bed in the middle of the night, and I woke up like it was midday. I was totally awake. Don't know why, but I looked over and I saw it. It's real. But I'm stubborn, man. I still want that proof, right? Through my whole life. That was my childhood. That guy sitting on the edge of the bed looking down at my brother. I need the scientific verification. So when I'm seeing those orbs that I call them, I'm like, wow. Am I really seeing, just like when I was a kid, am I really seeing this? Same stuff. But when the man who was sitting next to me said, whatever it was he said, I don't know if he said, do you see that? And I was like, I thought I was crazy. I says, what do you see? He says, I see two angels. I just got my scientific verification, man. We are two scientists sitting at a lecture, earnestly living our lives as human beings. But we were putting in effort. I don't see no effort in you. I don't see effort in anybody. Not even the guys sitting across from the OnlyFans girls, because I'll tell you what, they're sitting there trying to convince them with logic. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I could have swore I heard a whisper of one of them going home with one of them. How about this? Am I judging you? I've worked on this. I've worked on it very hard. My filter's not clean yet. I am not to the point where I can see angels and know that they're angels. Whatever he saw, the wings or whatever, it don't matter. We are here as spiritual beings. Whether you recognize it or not, you are connected to the divine, but your filters are fucked up. You have no scruples. And that's all of us. Me too. But what I've done in my life, this is what it's not. Well, you're not supposed to say that. Just where I am. I've known what I've wanted, the fantasy. Grow up next to that little girl, grow old, have kids, and have that, go through all this shit together knowing you got my six. Because these motherfuckers ain't got my six. Those motherfuckers abused me in a jail as a disabled vet to cover up HUD fraud. Right here in Detroit. The nice little down at the HUD. It was all part of a fucking plan, a system. I'm here to tear down the system. Does this go out? I don't know. Don't matter. It's part of my therapy. I gotta say it. I gotta mean it. I gotta be sincere, and I gotta let you know I ain't done with this. People can criticize me. I don't care. Your whatever. I'll read the criticism and I'll tell you why. Because every once in a while, when you look at the criticism, there's a tidbit of who I am that I see that I just failed. Or as a matter of fact, I didn't fail. I hadn't found myself yet, that little piece. And sometimes that little piece comes with much pain, maybe a tear, maybe all the way down your face. I am here to bare my soul, sir. So you tell me what kind of a man you are. I can look the whole world in the face and tell them who I am, because I know who I am now. I am that imperfect person that wants to be a monk, to walk in that meditation. That's my end goal. I want to be so advanced that I want to sit here in this chair, and it's not bragging, man, it's just the truth. I want to be that person that can sit in my chair, and when I reach that point, dissolve into all that is, to all that was, and to all that will ever be. I'm not judging nobody, man. That's just me. It's what I wanted. I've gone through life seeing what other people do. It don't matter. They're doing them. They're on the same journey. Their journey's just different than mine. That's why I'm a stick in the mud. You might say naive at times. But you don't deserve any real forgiveness. You have to be earnest in what you're saying. And I'll tell you how serious I am. I got people. Once you show yourself that, you know, this is the ugly part of, this is the part that's not clear yet, man. If I say something that seems mean, understand I'm still working toward that. I just got stuff that I have to tie heaven and earth, mind, body, and soul to be that man. How about that, ladies? Is that a high quality man? As I'm standing here in my castle, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, walk-in closet, and I got people cutting the grass. I'm more rich than most people I know. How about it? To be that man that wants something simple out of life, the things that really matter. Money don't mean shit. It's the root of all evil, and that's what I see all around me. Everybody's looking the other way. You know, your thin blue line or the truth. But nobody on this side wants to know what's going on. Nobody on this side wants to know what's going on. I know my purpose. I was put here to be a military policeman. And don't think I hate my parents, but let's just say I was disciplined before I got in the Army. That's why I was so gung-ho, man. I'm telling you what, We're standing there in formation. These guys are side-eyeing me like, hey, we're giving 110%. Why is he giving 200? Why are they hearing me scream so loud when we're doing our chants that I'm heard over everybody else? Because I had a purpose and I knew it. I just didn't know what it was yet. I was picking up the signs, the little things that you notice in your life that you can put together later and know who you are. I'm a real man. You know what that comes with? Knowing that you got your divine masculinity and your divine feminine, the Gemini, the yin and the yang, the up and the down, the forward and backwards, the left and right. I am working on having all angles covered. And I got something to say to the world. Part of it is called visualization. I've sat there and saw myself sitting on Joe Rogan's show. So I can explain stuff, but my filters ain't clean, man. It's a visualization to push me to that next level. I don't want to go on Joe Rogan because I ain't ready. But I tell you what, I got a way of doing things. And sometimes it's about just letting the spirit flow. I can't let the spirit flow. I know he's curious. That's why I want to be on a show. Not just because he has it. He's curious. He's having a conversation. And I'm not ready for that conversation. But when spirit moves you, it moves you. So I am battling what is going on in this world. I can see through all the bullshit. How about this for crystal clarity? We're talking about not being slaves, right? We're all slaves. Making up. I don't even know how far these hate crimes go, but is the N-word. And I don't say it because I'm afraid. I say it because some people were in my life that were important enough to me, that were an example of what the truth was. Maybe some people that had a little store that greeted me with a smile and all the love in the world. I felt like they were sitting down there, coming over and having a meal. They just treated me like a human being. We live in a world that's so full of bullshit right now. I can cut the fuck through it. So are you man enough to hear it? Or are you just a little fucking pussy? It's gonna go on TV because I got exposed. You gotta forgive me. Bullshit. Own up to your shit, motherfucker. And then come back and tell us what the fuck you learned, and then we'll forgive you. Until then, kiss my fucking ass.